You're not here by chance. Something much greater brought you to this moment. You have already entered creator mode, and if you're still watching, it means they chose you specifically. But before we proceed, let's clarify who they are. It might be some mysterious force or hidden energy watching your every step. The truth goes even deeper, they are not an external force or secret puppeteers. They are the universe itself, the energy that permeates everything, the collective consciousness of all that has ever existed and all that ever will. And now, they have chosen you. Subscribe to this channel to gain deeper spiritual insights. You are not just another person drifting through life, unconsciously absorbing information. Something in you has awakened. Now, you are in control of your own reality. What is creator mode? This means that from this moment on, you're no longer bound by the rules that limit most people. You're no longer a victim of circumstances, swept along by the current. You are the author of your story. Think about it, how does it feel to realize that life happens to you, pushing you toward unwanted paths? That cycle ends now. By reaching this point, you've crossed the threshold. You've accessed the same force that moves the universe, that governs the tides, and sustains life. The question is, are you ready to harness this energy? Creator mode isn't a gift, it's a calling. You were chosen because you are ready, even if you don't yet fully realize it. You're prepared to accept your power, but know that with it comes great responsibility. The universe has observed and prepared you for this moment. If you now feel a certain restlessness, that's normal. Deep down, you know that accepting this call means an irreversible transformation. How to take the first steps in creator mode? It all begins with how you perceive reality. Most people live with a limited view, seeing only barriers and reasons not to move forward. In creator mode, you see possibilities. Every challenge becomes an opportunity, every barrier, a stimulus for growth. Instead of asking, why is this happening to me, you start to think, how can I use this to my advantage? In this state, nothing is in vain. Every experience, emotion, and moment becomes a tool for creation. You stop reacting and start acting with intention, no longer waiting for the universe but actively building your reality. And here's a critical detail, you don't create alone, you create alongside the universe. These forces, intuitive signs and apparent coincidences, are on your side. You've probably already experienced moments when everything fell perfectly into place, when the right person, opportunity, or idea appeared at exactly the right time. This is no coincidence, it's the universe signaling, we're with you. How do you know you're in harmony with this flow? You feel that everything happens with ease. Obstacles are still there, but you overcome them because everything happens as it should. Excessive control is unnecessary, there's only trust in the process because you trust yourself. This is where many get lost, trying to control every detail, forcing reality to fit their vision of how things should be. But in creator mode, you don't impose your desire, you act with inspiration and then release, trusting that the universe will take care of the how, while you focus on the why. And this why is the most important thing. Why do you want to create? Why seek to fulfill your desires? Is it for personal gain, to prove something to others, or do you feel a deep calling to create something greater than yourself? The truth is, the more your goals align with the greater good, the more power you will have. The universe doesn't respond to selfish impulses, it doesn't care about goals that serve only one. But when you create from a place of love and sincere desire to serve others, the universe will move mountains to support you. After all, we are all parts of a single being, a single existence. By helping others, you elevate yourself. By contributing to the greater good, you receive from the universe in return. Let's go deeper. What does it mean to be in creator mode? It's a state of flow, where time seems to disappear. where you are so immersed in the process of creation that nothing else matters. It's full presence, total vitality, complete unity with the moment. It's a feeling of deep peace, even amidst chaos, because, in creator mode, you don't react to the external world but transform it from within. But remember, you are still human. There will be moments of doubt, times when you question your path, days when you feel lost. This is part of the journey. Being in creator mode doesn't mean being shielded from challenges, but being prepared to face them on a whole new level. It means you have the tools to handle life's ups and downs with wisdom and resilience. You're no longer dependent on circumstances, you've learned to shape them from within. So, the question is, are you ready to let go of your old identity that grew accustomed to believing in limitations and fully accept your power as a creator? Are you willing to face the unknown, trust the process, and co-create with the universe in a way you never imagined? If you've made it this far, it's because the universe believes you are ready. Do you believe in yourself? Now that you've entered creator mode, the next step is to learn how to connect with the subtle forces guiding you. These forces are always working behind the scenes, but most people are too busy to notice. You've likely felt their presence in moments of intuition, that knowing without knowing, the feeling that someone or something is guiding you. This isn't coincidence, it's the universe sending you signals, subtle directions pointing you to your highest potential. But here's a crucial detail: the universe doesn't shout, it doesn't impose its presence. It shows up gently, in the gaps between thoughts, in moments of silence, when you are fully here and now. Many miss these messages because they are immersed in the noise of their own thoughts and the rush of daily life, drowning out the support they so desperately seek. So how do you hear these signals? It all starts with quietness. In creator mode, you need to cultivate moments of calm, whether through meditation or setting aside a few minutes each day to be fully present. When you quiet down, you create space for the voice of the universe. By listening carefully, you begin to notice the signs, the coincidences, the subtle messages that have always been there, guiding you toward your highest potential. And here's the secret: you need to trust what you hear. Many people receive these messages but dismiss them as coincidences or random thoughts. They doubt their intuition, question their inner knowledge. But in creator mode, doubt is your greatest enemy. You must learn to trust yourself, believe in the guidance you receive, even if it doesn't seem logical. This is because the universe operates through a higher intelligence, seeing the entire picture in its entirety. Let's practice. How do you identify these signs and distinguish a random thought from true guidance? It all comes down to sensations. When you receive a genuine message from the universe, it brings peace, confidence, a sense of calm. It feels light, expansive. The body is a powerful tool for recognizing this. Here's where the challenges begin. Sometimes, the guidance you receive takes you out of your comfort zone. It might require you to do things that scare you, challenge you, or ask you to let go of control. At this point, many stop, thinking fear is a sign to halt. But in creator mode, fear is not a stop sign, it's a green light. It indicates that you are on the edge of something greater, that growth and development await you. So, the big question: are you willing to trust the signs you receive, even if they scare you, even if they challenge logic, even if they ask you to abandon old beliefs? This is the true test of creator mode. It's not about creating a comfort zone but living in alignment with your highest potential. This often means walking paths that others may not understand. But that's where the beauty lies. When you start following this guidance, trusting in the forces that have always been by your side, life becomes magical. Coincidences become the norm, doors open where there were once walls, and opportunities appear out of nowhere. The more you trust, the more the universe responds. It's a process that resembles a dance. You take a step, the universe responds. You move, and the universe moves with you. But remember, this isn't a passive process. In creator mode, you are an active participant in your own development. You don't wait for the universe to fulfill your wishes, you co-create with it at every step, listening, trusting, and acting with inspiration. And what about the role of faith? Faith isn't just a religious concept, it's a fundamental principle of creation. Faith is certainty in the invisible, the knowledge that even if you don't see the whole picture, everything is happening as it should. In creator mode, faith is your anchor, keeping you grounded when plans don't go as expected, when the path becomes uncertain or doubts arise. Without faith, you'll constantly question if you're on the right path. But with faith, you walk through life with peace and confidence, knowing the universe is always by your side. So, how do you develop faith? Start with small steps. Every time you trust your intuition and follow the direction you receive, you strengthen your faith. Over time, as you see the results of this trust, your faith becomes firmer. You start to realize that the universe always works in your favor, even when it's not immediately obvious. Gradually, you see the bigger picture, a complex web of synchronicities unfolding behind the scenes. But remember, faith doesn't mean you won't face challenges, they help you grow, evolve, and find your strength as a creator. The next time you face a difficulty, instead of seeing it as a barrier, ask yourself, what is this teaching me? How can I use this to become stronger, wiser, and closer to my true self? Now that you've entered creator mode and learned to recognize the subtle forces that guide you, the next step is to master the art of manifestation. Manifestation isn't just positive thinking and hoping for the best. It's a science, a process, the conscious act of creating. And in creator mode, you have the power to attract what you desire if you do it with intention. How to manifest consciously? Start with clarity. You need to know exactly what you want to create. Vague desires lead to vague results. The universe responds to clarity, to focused intention. Ask yourself, what do I truly want? Not what society expects of you, nor what the ego dictates, but what your soul truly desires. Define this and align your thoughts, beliefs, and emotions with that intention. The next step is to feel as if the desire has already been realized. At this point, many think they first need to obtain what they desire to then experience happiness or gratitude. But in creator mode, the feeling comes first. You must evoke the emotions as if the desired outcome is already in your life, even if it's not yet in physical reality. This is the secret. When you feel as if the desire is already fulfilled, you emit a vibration that attracts it to you. One important point, pretending doesn't work. You can't simply fake joy or gratitude if deep down, you doubt the desire will come true. The universe doesn't respond to your words but to what you truly believe and feel. If you find it difficult to evoke these feelings, it's a sign you need to work more deeply within yourself. It may be necessary to identify and release limiting beliefs, fears, or doubts that keep you from fully immersing in the energy of your desire. Here, self-awareness and inner work are crucial. You need to constantly monitor your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs, asking yourself, does this align with what I want to create? If not, you need to make a conscious adjustment. This might mean reframing, letting go of a limiting belief, or simply choosing to be grateful in the moment, even if reality isn't yet ideal. And the final point, action. Manifestation isn't just a mental process but also a physical one. You need to take inspired actions toward your goals. This doesn't mean you have to always be pushing or working hard. It means listening to your intuition, recognizing the universe's guidance, and acting from that place. When you act in harmony, events begin to unfold more rapidly, doors open, opportunities appear, and the universe helps you achieve what's needed. And remember, there's no rush. In creator mode, you understand that everything happens at the right time. There's no need to force or press, just trust, align, and act. By doing this consistently, you'll begin to see the results of your efforts, realizing that you truly are the creator of your reality. My final question for you: what are you ready to create? What life do you wish to manifest now that you've entered creator mode? Because the universe is listening, it's just waiting for your decision.